First light edition, you know how we do. So I had a thought, right? Well, we all have thoughts. So I'm talking to a client of mine, and she was talking about not being at the gym over the last week or so. And, you know, of course, I gotta ask her why, because consistency is probably the most important thing, you know, even when we're not doing as well. As long as we're being consistent, we're developing the habit of at least showing up, okay? So I'm asking her what's going on, why you haven't been? And she's like, yo, I felt really bloated this week. And it seemed like all my gym wear, all my shorts, my t-shirts, you know, my yoga pants, just feel like everything made me look fat. Just everything I put on made me look fat. I was discouraged, I didn't go. Okay, so obviously there were a lot of things we talked about regarding confidence and just, you know, how to overcome obstacles like that when they come. But the main thing that I relayed to her was, nobody's watching you anywhere near as much as what you think. Nobody's watching you anywhere near as much as what you think. Sis, yes, there are people at the gym. And yes, there are a ton of mirrors. And yes, you see these people on a daily basis. A lot of you see these people, you know, more than you see some of the people you work with, right? Because you're there. If you're there 5 days a week, there's certain people that are there at the same time as you. So for an hour or two, you might see 20 different people, but it's consistent. You work with some people that you might not have seen in a week just because of the department they work in, right? Just for an example. So you see these people all the time. You would think that they're watching everything that you do, everything you wear, but it's actually the opposite, because when we see people a lot, that's how we miss things. Somebody will say, oh, you didn't notice I cut my hair? And I'm like, nah, I didn't notice that. How would I notice that? Oh, you see me every day. Well, when you see people every day, you lose focus because you're used to them. You know what I mean? You're used to seeing them. There's nothing that stands out. You're not looking for anything unusual normally, okay? These people that see her, so I said, look, these people that are seeing you, they're not paying as much attention to you as you think. You're paying attention to you, okay? We talk about this often, but your RAS, reticular activating system, you are going to focus on what you set your intention on. So you are focusing on what makes you look fat. So what happens is you think everyone else is focusing on what makes you look fat. Or you're focusing on the fact that everyone else thinks it makes you look fat, because a lot of those people probably think you look pretty good. You know what I'm saying? A lot of these people might, hey, say, oh, that shirt matches with those yoga pants really nice. That's a nice outfit she put together. You looking fat doesn't bother those people. It bothers you. Those people don't care if you look fat, are fat, used to be fat, gonna be fat. They don't care. They don't care because they're there because they care about themselves. They don't care that much about you. So I told her that we will skip out on progressing in life because we're worried about what other people are talking about. And let's just say everybody in that gym thinks you look a mess. Let's say everybody in the gym, 50 people in the gym, and every one of them think you look a mess. Guess what? It only matters if you think you look like a mess as well. If you think you look good, if you think you look fly, if you feel good about yourself, it doesn't matter what they think. It does not. Now, obviously, there are a ton of other factors, and there are a ton of other things that we should be focusing on, because again, the RAS is real. So if we're focused on more positive aspects, if we're focused on the workout, we're focused on being hydrated when we get there, blocking out distractions, we can become pretty productive in the gym. But if we're focused on what we look like, what other people's opinions of us are, and putting that before everything else, man, we'll never get anything done. So finally, I relayed to her that, sis, number one, these people don't care that much about you. They can see you, but they don't care that much about you. Number two, and this is the biggest thing, if you don't like what you're wearing, get rid of the shit. Get rid of it. Why do we keep clothes that we don't look good in? If we don't think we look good in something, I don't care how much you spent on it. You're not going to wear it. And if you do wear it just because you have it, you're not going to feel good about yourself when you wear it. So get rid of it. Get some newer clothes. Listen, if you have to get the same outfit in all different colors just because it makes you feel good about yourself, then that's what you have to do. Doesn't cost that much. We spend $100 to go eat brunch, man. You spend $100, you get a couple outfits to go to the gym in, you feel good about yourself. You're more likely to visit that nearby gym when you feel good about how you look in your clothing. That is a fact, all right? Let's take that with us today. Let's conquer the world today, okay? Have a good one.